How to make melodic techno stabs that sound like this. This is a super popular sound right now, melodic house and techno, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So first we're going to want to start with our sub oscillator 2 octaves down as a square wave, and then we're going to want 1 octave down on oscillator A and B, and we're going to use a little bit of a messed up saw, so a basic CJW we'll go with on both of these oscillators, and we'll turn the wavetable position all the way up so it's a nice buzzy saw. Now we need to mess one of them up a little bit, so I'm going to choose the first one, and I'm just going to go sync with window full, and then I'm going to turn this up to right about here, maybe a little bit back. You could really go with however much you want here, but just need a lot of frequencies in our sound. I meant to turn this 2 octaves down, by the way. Next, we're going to want some white noise, so I'll go with alpha and Z. So right now we're looking pretty good. We have a lot of harmonics in our sound, so let's start shaping our envelope. So it's going to be really simple. Our volume envelope is just going to be a pluck, and our filter envelope, I'll use envelope 2 for that, is going to be very similar. We're just going to go, plucky shape, no sustain, a little bit of decay, and a fair amount of release, but not too much because we don't want it to be like messy. Now with LFO1, I want to distort oscillator A a little bit more, so I'm going to go with this like circle cycle sort of shape on the LFO, and with this one I'll be modulating the pitch really fast on oscillator A, so it sounds pretty chaotic. I'm going to turn the rate up really fast to 1/128, and then in the matrix I'll go LFO1 in the source. The destination will be oscillator A coarse pitch. Now the amount will only be like 2. You could already hear that, and I'm going to turn the output all the way up almost, and the type should be both arrows, because we want the pitch to go up and down above our original pitch. We don't just want it going up or down, because then it'll sound sharp or flat. We want it to average out exactly what the note we want. Now we're going to want a filter, so we're going to go something decently steep, a little bit of resonance and drive on the low 18. We're going to have everything except for the noise oscillator be routed here, and envelope 2 will go, and we'll do for our pitch, our filter. And then we'll also use this for the level on our white noise. I think I still want more high frequencies in here, so yeah, that's good. We'll go with that. All right, now let's go into our effects. We're going to turn the mix all the way down on the hyper. We do want to have a little bit of width to this sound. We want it to be a little thick, so I'm going to turn the mix up and the size down on our hyper dimension, just the dimension part. And then I'm actually going to turn the unison up to 5 on oscillator A and the detune down. And then just so we have a mono voice, I'll turn the random phasing all the way down on oscillator B. Next, for distortion, I'm just going to want to add a little bit of sine fold distortion. This is a really dirty distortion, so you want to be careful with the drive. Next up, I'm going to get a multi-band compressor going. I'm just going to drop the threshold and the ratio back a little bit. And I'm going to turn the gain up as well. Yeah, this is a really dirty sound so far. And then we're also going to add some chorus as well. So next up, this is very important, our post filter. Now this one is going to be, I guess, traveling a lot, but I want to keep the high frequencies in there a good bit, so I'm going to have a very smooth filter at MG low 6, and I'll turn the drive up just a bit. And this is still a little bit harsh, so I could turn it back. That's pretty good. Now next we'll just want to add some delay. You can really customize this however you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go a dotted 16th in the right ear and an 1/8 note in the left ear, and I'm going to turn on ping pong delay and have a good amount of feedback and mix on this thing. Now lastly, this is very important, reverb. So I'm going to turn the low cut up just so we don't have low frequencies with the reverb, and the high cut back a good bit. So we do have high frequencies in the reverb. I'm going to leave the size alone. I'm going to turn the decay up just a little bit and the mix up a good bit. So I'm just tweaking this up a little bit. I think I went pretty hard on the distortion, so I'm just gonna bring it back a little bit. Yeah, right here is pretty good, and I'm just gonna make this a bit shorter as well. In context with the whole track, we have this. If you guys want to download this sound, it's available in my new preset pack, Introspect Volume 1. It's on my website, rshand.com. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. And take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one.